So now that you know what the design principles of optimism are, we can go to see the OP tech landscape. In this video, we will see OP mainnet, the OP stack, and the superchain, and understand how they are all connected to each other. So let's begin with OP mainnet. OP mainnet is the network you and I use. If you go to MetaMask or your preferred wallet, you select the network, you go into Optimism and you start sending funds all over, then you are using OP mainnet. Now, the technical definition is, and I will read it to be precise, OP mainnet is a low-cost, lightning-fast Ethereum L2 blockchain powered by Optimism. Okay, I hope that was clear, but most people will simply define OP mainnet as an optimistic rollup. Optimistic rollups, what do they do? Basically, instead of executing a lot of transactions on-chain, we're executing somewhere else, and then we post them all together in one single transaction. So instead of paying for 20, you pay for 1. It's kind of like when you go to a bar, you get a big table with friends and you start getting beers over and over and over. You don't go to the bar and you pay for every single beer you take right away. Instead, you just get the beers, and at the end of the night, hopefully, who is not drunk enough is gonna pay for everything all together. That's basically what rollups are doing. Since paying or executing transactions in mainnet is so expensive, let's do that somewhere else and then we get all the details together. Don't worry, we will see more specifically how this works in the next video. But now we can move to the OP stack, which is powering the OP mainnet. So the OP stack is a set of modular open source software components upon which the OP mainnet is built. Now, what does that exactly mean? Let's say you are gonna have some friends over for dinner. You don't want to go to the bar anymore, you took too many beers last night. You want to make some salad for them all. So you start cutting some tomatoes, and then you cut in some cucumber and some onions and maybe some mango and maybe some lettuce, of course, the rocket, some cheese. You get all the ingredients there. You're about to mix them all into a big bowl with salt and pepper and some other ingredients until you realize, oh, wait a minute, Vitalik doesn't like mango. So what do? You take the mango, you put it aside in a different bowl, so everyone can add some mango to their own salads in their own plates, but Vitalik doesn't have to eat the mango if he doesn't like it. You're gonna mix everything and then you realize, wait a minute, Mick Jagger doesn't like tomato. Okay, I will do the same thing. You get the tomato aside in another different bowl. So you have all the ingredients, your bowl with tomato, your bowl with mango. You're gonna mix everything else together and you realize your beloved friend, Lionel Messi, doesn't like cucumber. At that point, you're about to get tired of the bowl idea until you notice it's a much more efficient way of dealing with your friend's particularly weird desire. Instead of mixing everything together and get some exceptions for Vitalik, Mick Jagger, and Messi, what you do is just placing all the bowls separately so everyone can come and pick the flavors, pick the ingredients they like. That's exactly what the OP stack is. A set of open source software ingredients so everyone can build a rollup and they can choose what they like for everything they need. Maybe you want to have a zero knowledge proof for your rollup. Maybe you want a different governance mechanism. Maybe you want to do the execution in another way. Okay, you have all the options. And there's a lot of great teams working to keep adding ingredients to the OpenStack salad bar. That leads us to the final concept we will be dealing with in this video, the superchain. All your friends will eat salad. Everyone will have different ingredients. Maybe some will be shared, maybe some will like totally different, but they will all use the same bowls and they will all use the same fork. They will all use the same basis structures. The superchain is a network of chains, but it's not just a network, it's a network of chains that have shared communication layer and shared security, because they are all based in a shared modular framework, which is the OP stack. So all the chains that will be built using the OP stack will also be part of the superchain and will share with each other many things that will make it much easier for them to transfer funds, to transfer information, to share everything. The OP stack chains will be natively connected, and that's exactly what we mean by network of chains. So it's not a typical multi-chain vision, it's a super chain vision of the future, and that's what we need to build a new digital world. Now, to get the details, keep watching.